Alright, what's going on, guys? JJ Yankee here, and welcome back to another video. Obviously, it's been a while. It's July, and I'm getting started. As you can tell here, I'm playing World at War Nazi Zombies, and I apologize for not being here for a while, because it's been quite a while. I'm not very good, but I just want to have the fun of playing an older game that I don't think many people play nowadays, so I'm going solo, as you can tell. Yeah, so if you don't know what this is, which I'm sure 90% of you guys do, 30 viewers, but it's pretty much kill zombies. So yeah, that's basically the concept of this game. And why have I been gone? Being lazy. It's been pure laziness, I'd just say. But I've also I'll talk about. I've just been lazy. I actually got a new job at a computer shop nearby. It's pretty fun. I'm learning about computers, taking apart, learning programming. Pretty much a busy summer this year. But my job, I'll talk about that. It's kind of a volunteer work since I'm only 13. I can't get hired and get paid, so I'm volunteering some of my time. Working 12 hours a week, and for the rest of the summer and for the school year. So that'll put some volunteer hours, so when they hire, maybe it'll get me a quick job to make some easy cash when I'm 15 or 16 when I can get hired. But that job has taken up a lot of time. It's 10 to 2, and then my sister always has soccer and crap, and time just flies by, and I don't really have time to record at night. Usually I play with friends and hang out and stuff, but yeah, so I know you guys probably aren't too happy with me being lazier than, I don't know, people. I've been watching a ton of YouTube though lately, so that's something that I have done that's productive this summer, besides being lazy. But being lazy is good if you think about it. When you're lazy, you don't do much, correct? It's because your body rested up and ready. Okay, maybe it's not good. I'm just trying to make a stupid excuse why it might be okay. Oh, whoa. But yeah. I'm getting watchdogs, I think, so I don't know if my computer can even handle it. That thing needs hell of a system to run that game on. I'm talking, you need crazy GPUs, and you need 6 gigs of RAM. Not everybody has that. I might be upgrading to 10 gigs pretty soon here, but 6 gigs, not many people have 6 gigs. Oh my gosh, I'm seriously short by 10 points. But not everybody has everybody has 6 gigs of RAM, so I'm just saying it takes a hell of a computer to run, and I'm guessing with my system it probably, I don't even know if it's compatible with my GPUs and stuff, so not really. I'm excited to find out, because it actually looks like so much fun. Another thing I've been doing this summer is watching some TV shows. Some TV shows that I have been watching, for example, is Person of Interest. I really enjoy the computer sense of it, supercomputer, and how he programmed it when he was really young, and how he's a nerd. Oh, sweet. Hey there, zombies. Yeah. But I really like how this might sound really stupid, but it actually reminds me of he reminds me as a kid of me. I really enjoy computers. I'm hoping to be a programmer, learning some programming in C++. Very simple. Just teaching yourself that stuff. I mean, I'm sure that's how Bill Gates started. Now with the technology nowadays, it would be even easier to make an OS like Windows, just because of all the programming things. He had to do it more from scratch because he was the first one to do it. Many people have done it, Linux, Mac, and stuff. A lot more people have done it, so it's more commonly used, which makes it the programs and stuff used to make it will be more complex. complex and will be very easy to do it, which I'm not quite a pro yet. I'm using C++ Visual Studios. No, not too, I don't know. Some of the commands aren't working. I'm just getting kind of pissed at it, just saying. But if I could get the commands to work, I was gonna make something like, I don't know, it's like Alcatator, it's like internet game, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like you answer some questions, you think of someone on the internet, and you answer questions, and it will see who you are through the internet. I wanted to do something like that, except ask questions about their birthday, and then have select few that I have programmed in. So just have like a few of my friends, they can try it out, type in their birthday, hit enter, it'll show who you are. Simple stuff like that, and yeah. So, also, I might be doing some vids pretty soon here about custom-built computers, and like, I want to show you guys, there's so many videos out there showing under $500 build. All of them are so controversial. AMD, you go with the cheap AMDs, or do you step it up and go with a nice Intel Core? If you go with Intel, you kind of have to go with a Pentium or Core 2 Duo. Or with AMD, you can get freaking 4 gigahertz 8 FX 6300. Just absolutely nuts. And kind of, I don't know. It's very controversial, but I would build a system running AMD and Intel just to show you how much more you can get out of an AMD machine, except the processor just, I can't say, I'll rant on them probably, but if you're gonna go for a cheap build that you want just for gaming, I mean, AMD is fine, but it's not quality. How do I want to explain this? Let's take it like car brands. So if you take like no offense, but like Dodge, no offense to anybody with Dodges, but they're a cheaper car. Like, I'm not saying if you get the loaded maxed leather seats, they're not bad, but they're not the greatest. But if you go with like a Volkswagen, I mean, you're gonna be paying a lot more for your car, but you'll get a lot more of your money's worth with the cheap old Dodge, right? So that's kind of how I think of it. AMD, it'll work, it's cheap, and it seems almost crazy price that they would even sell it like that. And in a way, I think it's too good to be true. That's kind of how I think of it, but that just is my opinion. And if you worship AMD graphic GPUs are a different thing. They're really getting into their GPUs, I got to say. Like, their GPUs are turning into dirt cheap, high value. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. They are high value. But that's just on AMD systems. I mean, Intel-based ones, if you're going to go for a GPU, NVIDIA is like the Intel of processors. It's better than AMD, but AMD, I mean, you have so much more to pick from in terms of like hardware that you can get for GPU, in terms of CPU mostly. It doesn't have, I don't know. It's controversial, I will say. I don't know, but that's my take on it. Another thing is just people think Macs at school are cool. Like, I used to really want a Mac. Now I'm gonna go ranting on Macs again. Well, again, but this will be my first time. I'm gonna do a rant on Macs, like iMac, Apple, and stuff. Their stuff is overpriced. That's what I used to think, but I don't know if you'd consider this a rant since I'm sort of on their side, but like, this is what I thought. As a kid, I always thought $2,000 for a freaking iMac. You can get the same spec computer, higher spec PC for less. I'm just saying, you could probably get an Alienware for cheaper than what the freaking Macs cost. But Macs have professional software, which is really actually quite helpful. But if you don't know how to use the software, every single piece you don't know how to use, the value of the Mac to you goes down. But if you know how to use every single one, every single program that it has, all the professional audio, GarageBand, video editors and stuff, if you know how to use that stuff, then it's really actually worth the $2,000. And if you're going to be becoming a graphic art designer or a video, a movie maker, you're going to use Macs just because of the programming and software on it. I mean, you could do that with PCs, but no, I'll give Mac a break. I don't know. People don't like them because they say why Macs suck, but I'll give them a break. You know? Oh, shoot. Well then. I'll give Macs a break, but they have work to do, in my opinion. And guess what else I'll talk about in this video? Just new tech that's coming out. Alienware Alpha. I looked on there. You know, since I'm not going to do this mission again, I'll quit this and talk. But I'm going to be talking about the Alienware Alpha, I believe. And Alienware Alpha is basically the Steam machine. If you didn't hear, the Steam machine got sort of delayed in the making. The reason why was just because of the controller. I mean, that's kind of stupid, but if they want to make it perfect, hopefully it'll win. But Alienware decided to step up to the plate. I wish it was some other brand that sold it for a little bit cheaper, but they made their Alienware Alpha, which is basically a console computer, just like the Steam machine, except it's by Alienware and doesn't have Steam machine anywhere on it. The OS is, I believe, of a computer, but you play with an Xbox. I don't know, but this may be the new age. I think with this idea, I think it'll get gamers on console to see that console gaming is just not the same.
Imagine that. We need to turn the power on.
How easy it is to switch out parts and make your computer faster instead of your console. You buy it, it's stock, everybody has the same one. Computers are customizable and to your liking. If you want to play on a huge 4K display, then you would need a better computer. But if you just have an old 5-inch fat TV, then there's no need.
Out of your depth, swat
There's
child.
no need for a freaking Xbox because I don't even know the specs on there, but they run games like crazy. I don't even know how they do it, to be honest. Split Screen 4, Minecraft. I don't know what they do, to be honest with you, but I think if they can make a desktop, I mean like a PC and a console and bring them together for an ultimate gaming thing, and I think it has potential, but I do not.
You meatheads are too stupid to quit?
I think you're either going to go console or PC. I think this will help more people go to PC, but I honestly don't think that it will be its own category. Right now it's like PC or console. It's kind of like categories. I don't think console PC will ever be a category. It'll just be sort of in the middle, and I hope it will get more console gamers to go to PC and realize how awesome PC is at gaming. Just customization. Another thing I want to talk about is torrenting and pirating software. Yes, I got caught. I was downloading my favorite TV show, and well, basically I downloaded a ton one night, like 15 to 20 episodes of Person of Interest, and probably with about maybe 6 gigabytes, that's it.
Go eat someone else,
But
freak bag!
what happened was my parents got a call from Charter saying that if this happens again, you pirate software illegally, that you will get fined and may serve in prison. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of scary, but I eventually had to confess that it was me, and they were like, alright, don't do it again.
Good target
and I,
practice.
of course, said, yeah, I won't, because I do not want to do that. So,
Light 'em up!
I want to teach you guys how you don't get caught.
Oh,
So I'm sure some
yeah.
of you guys torrent, and it's a lot of fun, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't do it anymore, but the way they catch you is basically this. They catch the weak links. Oh crap, why did I throw that? They catch the weak links, what you say. Okay? So let's say you're on there, you're downloading. You don't have any IP block like peer block, which I couldn't get to download, so I was hoping you could, but I had nothing. No blocker, no IP blocker, nothing like that. So pretty much I was wide open. So let's just say instead of sniping, if you're hitting, instead of sniping, you walk up straight to her and do a very dirty knifing job. Just murder the crap out of her with a knife. You know what I'm saying? It's really easy to get caught. That's sort of what I did. Instead of taking the sniper sneaky way, I did the YOLO McSwag knife or shooter right in the cover. No silencer. That's kind of what I'm going at. So I'm easy prey. So person of interest or whoever caught me was like, well, this guy is being stupid and thinking he can download all my stuff. Let's see where it's downloading to. They do that, they track your IP address. That's all they get. Now, in your contract with Charter or anything where you have internet, you can't share your contract to anybody. So all they know is what city you live in and what provider. So at Charter, they contacted Charter saying someone with blah 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 IP address was illegally pirating. Please give them a warning, and if they do it again, disconnect their internet. And they're like, of course, it's our job to not do that. And then they'll contact you, give you a warning if you do it again. Yes, you will get fined, and since I'm a minor, I wouldn't get punished. My parents actually would, so they'd end up going to prison or get fined. I don't know if it would be prison, but there's a chance, obviously. But I don't think it would go that far. But you never know. Because, I'm just saying, be careful. I thought I was the king of the world, pirating at software every day. Any movie, TV show, I was going YOLO.
Don't you husbands get the idea yet?
Yeah. So, just be careful for it. It's not I mean, maybe it is for a little bit until you get your warning, but if you do get a warning, stay clear for about 6 months to a year. That's when they will stop looking at you and say, alright, stop you. And then just be really careful about it from now on. And obviously, when you get a warning, you're careful about it for the next times. Do not want it to happen again, because if it does happen again, they already gave you a warning, then it comes troubles with the law.
Double points!
Nobody wants troubles with the law, because that's no fun. So yeah, that's my thought on torrenting. But yeah,
spray and pray!
other things to talk about. I don't know. I was so lazy, so lazy. I don't even know what was wrong with me, but I just haven't uploaded. I haven't been in the mood, to be honest. And I apologize for that, which I don't know. I'm gonna talk about some other things that I've been doing research on, like pyro, boy or girl. I watched Game Theorist, and believe it or not, he's actually a homosexual male. That is, from all the evidence they have, he's a homosexual male. So, yeah, that's what gender he is. Another thing is Thor's hammer. You know Thor? I want to talk to you guys how powerful Thor's hammer would be. He claims that he found it from like a falling sky or something, like a falling star, and made his hammer out of it. But if that really happened, not gonna turn it on yet. But if that really happened, there's actually a falling star, and he made his hammer out of it. Basically, the whole world would come at him at like 20,000 feet per second. It's a huge magnet. It would suck us all into like a vortex.
When I find your master, I'm kicking his ass.
But yeah, I'm dead.
That's neither.
So yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh no, Jammy! This shit, what I got? What I shinga? Jump up! What I got? Oh! I'm not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, I suck. I don't even know how to talk to you guys. This is kind of a quick update and talk about it wasn't really for the gameplay, but the gameplay kind of sucked. Stay tuned for some Watch Dogs, and, yeah.
Power levels critical. Power's out. Let's get turned back on.
This summer is kind of a bust, but almost 300 subs. Alright, guys. Peace out. Bye-bye.